I'm Tracy Baxter with today's Record Newswatch.
If a solution's not implemented quickly, the discussion will no longer be about public or private, but instead will turn to open or closed.
Big changes are in the offing in Ulster County, where County Executive Michael Hein has unveiled a 2012 budget that includes privatizing the county's Golden Hill nursing home in Kingston. Hein is proposing the creation of a local development corporation to find a buyer and sell off the facility in 2013. That was part of this morning's presentation of a spending plan that totals $364 million and contains a property tax hike of about 2.5%. The county exec's budget also includes the elimination of the county's Consumer Fraud Bureau and the county's Chemical Dependency Unit and the cutting of the 8 jobs in that department. Hein took a number of swipes at the county legislature, saying members repeatedly failed to make the tough policy decisions that have contributed to the Ulster County's current economic climate.
The inaction of the Ulster County legislature has taken us to the brink of closure. I want to repeat. My administration is fighting to keep Golden Hill open.
Reporter Michael Novenson will have the full story plus reaction in tomorrow's Times-Herald Record. Meantime, in Orange County, it was a reaction that took no one by surprise. One by one, patients, staffers, and other supporters of the county's Valley View Nursing Care Center urged members of the legislature's Health and Mental Health Committee to reject County Executive Ed Diana's proposal to end funding for the facility by next July during a hearing on future options for the health care facility.
Over and over, the legislators say we can't burden the taxpayers with the cost to run Valley View. I ask you, where are these taxpayers?
Speakers, including longtime Valley View staff member Carrie Marr, talked about the high quality of care given to patients, and she pleaded with legislators to reject the county executive's cost-cutting decision.
I think they're being bullied by Eddie Diana. I do not think they're thinking for themselves. The taxpayers are not saying do not privatize or sell. I haven't heard any argument about that. But yet the legislators are saying the taxpayers can't pay for it. Where is this coming from? Where are they getting that information from?
Outside the hearing room, Diana defended his position, saying he made the tough decision in the best interest of the county and its taxpayers.
I know people who work there, and it's certainly in this economic time to ultimately have to lay off people is something I don't want to do. But it's something that is necessary to continue to make sure that this government as a whole is solvent, is sustainable, not only today, tomorrow, but in the future as well. And that's one thing that I have to do.
Loss of county funding means Valley View would close unless a private buyer is found. The ultimate fate of Valley View may be decided in the weeks ahead as legislators review the county exec's budget and debate the planned defunding of the facility. Members of Newburgh-based Teamsters Local 445 will be joining today's march in New York City, calling attention to what protesters see as corporate greed. It's the latest in a series of demonstrations called Occupy Wall Street, aimed at focusing attention on high levels of unemployment coupled with high corporate salaries. Thousands were expected to take part in today's march down Broadway. Reporter Jeremiah Horrigan will have a full report on the participation by local activists in tomorrow's Times-Herald Record. Elsewhere, the co-owner of a Town of Newburgh restaurant is now facing felony assault charges for wounding 2 young men during a disturbance that erupted at a private party in the restaurant last month. 50-year-old Alvon Brown, the co-owner of Elvedge Restaurant on North Plank Road, was arrested following an investigation into the September 10th incident. Police say Brown shot a 16-year-old Newburgh boy and a 23-year-old man as fights broke out when a group of people crashed the private birthday party. Both victims are out of the hospital and are recovering. Brown was released on bond following his arraignment in Newburgh Town Court. And a public hearing will be held next Wednesday in Port Jervis on the plan to replace the city's Neversink River Bridge. An engineering firm laid out a series of options during a meeting last night, and at this point, city officials favor construction of a $6.6 million replacement bridge upstream, which may require that some property be taken through eminent domain. Port Jervis officials recently spent $200,000 to make necessary repairs to the deteriorating bridge. The project engineer says a new Neversink River bridge could possibly be completed by 2014. We'll be enjoying more sunshine in the days ahead. Tomorrow will be sunny and pleasant with temperatures reaching the mid to upper 60s. More nice weather in the forecast for Friday with the highs getting up around 70 degrees, and it looks like we'll have some beautiful weather this weekend. Keep clicking back here at Record Online to stay on top of breaking news, and for a complete look at all the day's developments, pick up a copy of tomorrow's Times-Herald Record. For Record Newswatch, I'm Tracy Baxter.